Hello, this is David Ward with another Blender tutorial for BlenderCookie.com. Not really a tutorial this time, it's more of a time-lapse thing to kind of just show you as I'm working. Not really going into detail, just kind of, revamping the texture a little bit. It was a little subpar, as you could obviously see. So anyways, right now I'm just kind of going over and using the sculpt tool the same way I did on the uniform. And I'm just doing it on the little alien's body, and just adding some more detail that I can use the tangent normal mapping on. Just like I said, just adding detail right now is just pebbly skin, like I mentioned at the beginning of the previous tutorial. Just using the sculpt tool with the texture settings as a brush, and now it's just a normal brush, and I'm going in and adding like some little soft areas in the bends of his elbows and knees. And I'm just kind of adding a cuff around his hand, so there can be a nice separation of color there later on when we get back into Photoshop and actually start the coloring process again. I think that's pretty well done. Yeah. I'm just gonna start doing the tangent normal map. And I believe, yeah, I kept having these problems where it said no texture map, no image to map to, or something to that effect. So what you got to do is you have to go into each model and apply a new image to them, and then you can burn or bake your tangent normal map. So there we go. Go ahead and apply it to my model, and go ahead and put that uniform spacesuit on a different layer so it doesn't render, and you can see that it's adding a little bit more detail to the little model here. Not a lot because the subsurface scattering is still set up. I'll be turning that down here shortly. And here I'm working on the eyeball. I like to create a lens and then make part of the eyeball go inwards, so it's got that concave look, so when it's lit from one side, it lights up the other side. It's kind of an opposite effect. If you look in the mirror with the light on one side, you can see kind of the same effect. So anyways, that's what I did on that. Now I unwrapped it, and now I'm saving its texture. And now, this is a trick I learned from one of the sections on Blender Nation. You just make a circle, and you give it like 100 edges, and then you apply a subdivide fractal to it, like with two subdivisions, and then add a subsurf modifier to it, and you get a nice thing you can render out and save as an iris and use it for your eyeball texture. It's a pretty neat little thing. So here I'm in Photoshop, and I'm creating the eyeball texture. Kind of a nice gradient from white in the center up to the gray on the sides, and then I match that on the edges so there's no seams on the texture map. Seamless texturing. I thought I'd try to add some blood veins, but I was like, meh, I'll just take them out. Now just saving as the eyeball texture. Go ahead and applying it. There we go. Setting the CSP over, you can't see it now, but the CSP is the color of the specular level, so that's kind of nice. It helps keep everything from having that white reflection. You want it kind of have a glow a little bit, so let's make that so it's reflecting brown instead of white there on the texture of the eyeball. Here I'm going into the body of the alien's texture, and just kind of tweaking it. I put the tangent normal map over it too to kind of add to the detail and all those little nooks and crannies. It's going to be a little darker. And now I'm just adding a different color to where his belly ridges are. Just playing with different shades and different layers, blending. Adding an outer glow to that so it blends in with the edge of the texture map a little better, so it's not such a sharp transition. And here's these little soft places in the bends of the elbows and knees, as I mentioned before. Okay, saving it and applying it, refreshing the texture there. Okay, so now when I render it, you can see that new texture, but it's way too dark. So I'll go in and lighten it up and erase some parts of the tangent normal map that I put over it that they have too sharp of a transition on the edge. So just delete or erase those with the eraser tool and then save it. And now that looks looking like better, a lot better. Turn the lips down some. Render it out. See some darkness, too much darkness like around the chest and things like that, and little soft areas on the neck didn't really look too good, so I took those off. And now it's looking a little better. Lips look a little too dark. I think I'll get to that in a second. Now I'm just playing with the iris settings. Give it a little bit more variation than just that solid brown. Nice transition from dark to light. Try to make the pupil a little smaller, but I guess that's about as small as I go with the technique I'm using there, which is a inner glow set to have a layer blending style of normal, so it uses the black instead of trying to make it a white glow. So you can see the eyeball looks a little better there. Now I'm going in and putting some metal cuffs around the ends of the suit. And if you use a toon shader on the metal and just set the smoothing way up, you can kind of get a nice metallic look with it without having to use reflections or anything like that. So now it's got his little space suit on with his metal cuffs. It's moving around different shots, make sure it looks good. And the lips still look a little dark like I mentioned before, so I'll go ahead and take those off altogether. And now it's not there at all, and it looks nice and smooth. Just a few tweaks, adding brightness on the palms of the hands, around those cuffs that I drew on there with the sculpt tool earlier. So I save that, and you can see it on the hands. It's lighter palms, and I go ahead and do it on the feet as well. And there they are. Okay, and then I turn the normal mapping on the spacesuit down so it's not quite a glaring wrinkles in your face right there. And when I save an image, I like to save it with the name and the date. Like yesterday was Alien 12/26/09. That's about it. Thanks for watching this little interim, and I'll see you in the next segment. I'll be going over rigging, I believe, in the next one. So see you then.